Joel Tyner, 324 Browns Pond Road. I wanted to thank you, Carol, for relaying the concerns of people who had complained to you about the county DPW and the renovations that have to be made at Hollow Road Bridge. I'm glad DPW is doing that, so I hope that the signage comes up there on Route 9G. Also, you know, for many years I've supported the notion of the 414 and the library getting that guaranteed stream of funding, so I hope the 414 does go through this year. The flyer I gave out, it's not just for people in Rhinebeck. We're doing our 19th Repair Cafe. Get your broken stuff fixed for free this Saturday, noon to 4 p.m., Rhinebeck Town Hall. Vacuum cleaners, lamps, electrical appliances, computers, electronics, bikes, musical instruments, welding, clothing fixed. So it's this Saturday, noon to 4 at Rhinebeck Town Hall. I'm not going to say which organization, but a local organization that works heavily on land preservation. One of the higher up folks recently came to me and suggested that I push for Dutchess County to have a Trails Advisory Committee similar to what passed in the Ulster County Legislature a year or two ago. So just today, I submitted that resolution to the county legislature offices. It's on my website, duchessdemocracy.blogspot.com. I would love it if people in this room, watching in the room, whatever want to do, let my colleagues know that that would be a good thing. For about a decade, I've been pushing for a sales tax break on solar installation, finally getting some bipartisan support on that this month, so it looks like that's going to go through. We're also going to be voting this Thursday and Monday on auctioning off the foreclosed properties, well, the tax delinquent properties. And Albany County does something a little bit different. They have a land bank, so I just asked people to look into that. Also, mentioning the countywide shared services, I'm glad the county executive is doing that, but I know that at least one of you in the past has brought up kind of how insane it is that all too often towns like Clinton are being forced to jump through hoops to get that money. And again, just to remind people, it's about $100,000 a year that the towns of Clinton and Rhinebeck have lost to Dutchess County because of that change in the county sales tax revenue sharing formula. So it's about $400,000 or $500,000 over the last 5 years. City of Poughkeepsie, they've lost about $9 million, and that's why, you know, the people wondering why I did what I did, said what I said. It was illegal, frankly, according to 1960. You can't use federal monies to take money away from bus service to Thurgood Marshall Terraces and extend it to Fox Hill and Cherry Hill. There's some flyers on the back there. My impression is this is a town hall. It's a public space. There's some flyers on the back table there, you know, accusing me of being anti-Semitic and anti-Jewish and anti-Israel. I just bring that up because this is a public spot, and those flyers were allowed to be more than one of them on the table. I married a Jewish woman. I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm
going to answer that. Excuse me, Ray. No, I'm responsible for that. I have spoken to you, emailed back and forth with you on a number of different issues, and you have not commented to me that you have seen them back there. So that's my responsibility, Joel, so you have no problem getting on the calendar and communicating with me in other ways. If you are upset with something, communicate with the right person. I would be happy to address it with you, as I do many of your concerns. So to say that publicly, I'm insulted by that. And
I wasn't accusing you.
That's okay. That's my responsibility. So essentially you are. So if you have an issue, you see me after the meeting and we'll take care of it.
Whenever you've reached out to him, I just
end it. Next item.
I let off my comments by thanking you. Sure, thank you. Okay. Just that, you know, if I was the challenger and I was not the incumbent, that stuff would not be allowed on that table. No. That's all.
You know what? That's insulting to me. Stand at the microphone and speak to me. That's insulting to me. I just told you, when you have a problem with something, you see me directly. You don't stand in front of the microphone and pontificate. Whether it's you, your challenger, or any person from this community, they have no problem seeing me. I'm as fair as the day is long. I'm insulted by that. Wait for me, and I'll discuss it with you.
Okay,
and I'll have the last word. Sit down.
Okay. Okay, Joel, that's enough.